Life is a game. Play smart, achieve big. Every day you wake up and step onto a field where the game of life is already in motion. It doesn't announce itself with whistles or cheers, but its challenges, opportunities, and risks are as real as any sport. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you are always playing. Some days, you feel like you're winning. The moves you make seem seamless, and success comes easily. Other days, the game is unpredictable, the obstacles are many, and the path forward feels uncertain. What if there were a way to not just survive this game, but truly thrive in it? What if you could move beyond just reacting to what life throws at you and start playing with a plan, a purpose, and a strategy that gives you the best chance of reaching your goals? Success isn't a matter of chance. It's about understanding the rules, knowing your strengths, and making decisions that propel you forward. It's about learning how to pivot when things don't go as expected and maintaining your focus even when the world tries to distract you. This isn't about wishful thinking or blindly following trends. It's about playing smart. It's about equipping yourself with tools, techniques, and mental strategies that position you for greatness. Whether you're just beginning to understand the game or you're looking to level up, there's a way forward that doesn't rely on luck. It's about making deliberate choices, embracing the challenges, and creating your own opportunities. The game is always on. The question is, how well do you play? Chapter 1. The rules of the game. The moment you wake up, the game begins. Every action, thought, and decision sets a tone, shaping the outcome of your day and ultimately the course of your life. But there's one thing many overlook. This game is not a random sequence of events. Life has a structure, a framework that governs how things unfold, whether you're aware of it or not. Recognizing these rules doesn't just give you an edge, it helps you understand how to position yourself for long-term success. Without this understanding, it's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed by the unpredictability around you. The rules of this game aren't written in textbooks or laid out in simple guidelines. They are woven into the fabric of daily life, tucked between moments of challenge and triumph, seen in the choices you make and the lessons you learn. The first step in truly mastering life's game is recognizing that you're playing by a set of rules, some explicit, others unspoken, and then taking control of how you engage with them. There's no uniform map, no step-by-step guide that guarantees success, because the path is unique for each person. Yet there are certain undeniable truths that everyone, at some point, must confront. Time is finite. Opportunity doesn't knock forever. Fear and failure are constant companions for those brave enough to take risks. Success isn't an overnight phenomenon. It's the result of deliberate actions, strategic decisions, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. Life's rules demand resilience, adaptability, and an unwavering belief that your efforts will eventually yield results. Consider for a moment how often you've faced a setback, only to discover that it taught you something essential that you couldn't have learned any other way. The mistakes and missteps are never wasted. They refine you, shaping your understanding of the game. Success, then, becomes not about avoiding failure, but about embracing it as part of the process. It's about shifting your mindset from seeing obstacles as walls to viewing them as opportunities to grow, adapt, and ultimately rise higher. One of the most important aspects of understanding the rules is recognizing the inherent power of choice. Every decision you make influences the course of your life, no matter how small it may seem. In this game, you are both the player and the architect. What you choose to focus on, what risks you decide to take, and how you respond to challenges, these actions shape your destiny. Often, the most successful people aren't necessarily those with the most talent or resources. They are the ones who make the most strategic choices, who see patterns others miss, and who know when to act decisively. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. The game is always on, and it doesn't hand out second chances. But here's the catch. Those who understand the framework of the game are never truly caught off guard. They anticipate the moves ahead, read the subtleties in their environment, and stay agile, adjusting when necessary. The framework of life is about aligning your intentions with actions that move you toward your goals. It's about understanding that while you can't control everything that happens around you, you can control how you respond. You can control your effort. You can control your commitment to growth. And by doing so, you set yourself up for success, not just in one chapter of life, but throughout the entire game. The players who truly thrive know that this game isn't a sprint. It's a marathon with twists, turns, and unexpected hurdles. But those who've learned the rules have an advantage. They move through the chaos with purpose, knowing that every step brings them closer to their bigger goal. It's not about avoiding challenges, but mastering the art of playing through them. And by mastering these rules, you begin to shape the world around you, rather than being shaped by it. Every move you make, every choice you take, is part of your strategy. Understanding life's framework means positioning yourself to act decisively, thoughtfully, and with the unwavering belief that your actions are shaping your future. The game is complex, but by understanding its core principles, you can make every move count. Chapter 2. Building the right mindset. Your mindset is the silent force that influences everything you do, often before you even realize it. It's the lens through which you view every challenge, every success, and every failure. It shapes the way you respond to the world, and more importantly, it governs how you approach the game of life. The difference between those who thrive and those who merely survive lies in the mental habits they cultivate. Winning starts long before you take action. It begins in your mind. Many people face the same challenges. Some rise to meet them, while others retreat. Why? It's not the external circumstances that differ, but the internal landscape, the thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that inform their decisions and shape their responses. To play the game of life at a high level, you must develop a mindset that propels you forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Your mind is a powerful tool. It can either limit you or elevate you. The choice lies in how you train it. Most of us are conditioned from an early age to think within certain limits, to believe that success is reserved for a select few, or that failure is something to avoid at all costs. These limiting beliefs can sabotage your potential before you even have a chance to play. But once you recognize the power of your mindset, you begin to understand that you can rewrite the rules. You can transform your thinking from one of scarcity and doubt to one of abundance and possibility. The right mindset begins with a deep belief in your ability to learn, grow, and adapt. It's not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about seeing every experience, positive or negative, as an opportunity for growth. When you believe that each challenge is simply a stepping stone, you stop fearing failure and start using it to fuel your journey. Every setback becomes a lesson, every obstacle an invitation to think differently. The key to building a mindset that empowers you to win is not only in what you believe, but also in how you act upon those beliefs. The most successful people don't just think positively. They take decisive, consistent action even when faced with uncertainty. They recognize that the road to success is not linear. It's filled with detours, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But they don't let those moments define them. Instead, they use their mindset to stay focused, to stay in motion, and to stay committed to their long-term goals. Developing the right mindset also means learning to control your inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself shapes your reality. If your inner monologue is filled with negativity, fear, and self-doubt, it becomes nearly impossible to take the actions necessary to succeed. But if you learn to cultivate self-compassion, patience, and confidence through your thoughts, you create an inner environment that fosters growth and resilience. Replacing "I can't" with "I will learn" can shift your entire perspective. To truly build the right mindset, you must also embrace discomfort. Growth never happens in your comfort zone. To achieve something great, You must push beyond the familiar, challenge your limits, and confront your fears head-on. The ability to thrive in discomfort is a defining characteristic of those who play to win. They don't avoid difficulty. They seek it out, knowing it's the only way to build the mental toughness necessary to handle life's inevitable challenges. When you build the right mindset, you also learn the art of focus. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to concentrate on what truly matters is a rare and invaluable skill. The most successful people know how to direct their energy toward their highest priorities, ignoring the noise and staying locked in on their goals. Focus doesn't just help you achieve more, it helps you achieve with intention, ensuring that every action you take is in service of your larger vision. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of a winning mindset is resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure, criticism, or setbacks with even greater strength. Resilience doesn't mean never feeling defeated. It means refusing to let defeat define you. It's about getting back up, refocusing, and continuing the journey no matter how difficult it gets. People with resilient mindsets understand that setbacks are not signals to stop, but signals to adjust, learn, and move forward with even greater clarity and purpose. Building the right mindset is a lifelong endeavor, one that requires consistent practice, awareness, and a commitment to growth. It's not about perfecting yourself, but about cultivating the mental habits that empower you to keep playing, keep growing, and ultimately, keep winning. With the right mindset, the game of life becomes less about surviving and more about thriving, less about reacting, and more about creating the future you desire. Chapter 3. Strategies for Success. Success doesn't happen by chance. It is the result of intentional decisions, calculated risks, and a consistent, focused effort. To master the art of planning and decision-making is to understand that every moment, every action, and every thought contributes to the larger picture of your life. It's about crafting a strategy that aligns with your deepest goals, and then having the discipline and foresight to see it through. The first step toward success is clarity. Without it, planning becomes a shot in the dark. Many people drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than actively shaping them. But those who succeed know exactly what they want, why they want it, and the path they need to take to get there. They aren't overwhelmed by the complexity of the journey. Instead, they break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Success is the cumulative result of many small, deliberate actions taken over time. Planning is more than just writing down goals. It's about understanding the forces at play, both external and internal, that could influence the outcome. The best plans are those that take into account not just where you want to go, but how you'll handle obstacles, shifts in circumstances, and moments of uncertainty. Life will not always follow the straight line you envision. Flexibility is as important as precision. Those who succeed learn how to adapt their strategy as needed without losing sight of their ultimate vision. Every decision you make is an opportunity to move closer to your desired outcome. But decision-making isn't always simple, especially when the stakes are high or the future feels uncertain. The most successful people understand that their decisions are not just based on emotion or immediate gratification. Instead, they take a step back and analyze the long-term impact of their choices. They consider the consequences, evaluate the risks, and trust in their ability to adjust course if necessary. Making decisions with an eye on the future rather than just the present is a hallmark of strategic thinking. In order to make decisions that lead to long-term success, you must also cultivate a mindset of patience and persistence. Success does not come overnight. It is a slow, methodical process of layering one achievement on top of another. Planning is about setting a vision and then working toward it every day, regardless of immediate results. It's easy to get distracted by short-term setbacks or the lure of instant gratification. But those who succeed understand that true achievement is a marathon, not a sprint. They are willing to put in the work, day in and day out, trusting that their efforts will eventually yield the results they desire. Mastering the art of planning and decision-making also requires self-awareness. You must know your strengths and weaknesses, your tendencies and habits, in order to craft a strategy that works for you. Successful individuals are not afraid to acknowledge their limitations. Rather, they use this knowledge to refine their approach. They recognize when they need help, when it's time to delegate, and when it's necessary to push beyond their comfort zone. Self-awareness gives you the ability to make decisions that are aligned with your strengths, and it helps you avoid the pitfalls that can derail your progress. Another key element of effective planning is understanding that progress is rarely linear. Success is often a winding road with moments of rapid growth, followed by periods of stagnation or setbacks. Rather than being discouraged by these ebbs and flows, successful individuals use them as opportunities to reflect, learn, and adjust. Every challenge becomes a lesson, every detour a chance to reassess and refine the plan. The key is not to get discouraged by the inevitable dips, but to continue moving forward with the same commitment and determination. One of the greatest strategic advantages is the ability to stay focused on your long-term vision, even when faced with distractions and temptations. The world is full of noise, competing demands for your attention, short-term desires, and a constant stream of new opportunities. The ability to filter out this noise and remain laser-focused on your most important objectives is a rare and powerful trait. Successful people don't allow themselves to be scattered in 1,000 different directions. Instead, they commit fully to the tasks that will move them toward their goals, and they ignore distractions that don't align with their vision. Effective planning and decision-making also require the ability to evaluate and learn from your mistakes. The path to success is filled with missteps. No one gets everything right all the time. However, successful individuals view their mistakes as learning experiences, not as failures. Each mistake offers valuable insight that can help refine your strategy and strengthen your decision-making. The key is to approach each setback with a mindset of growth and curiosity. When you learn from every experience, success becomes less about avoiding mistakes and more about using them to fuel your progress. Strategic thinking is ultimately about creating alignment between your actions and your vision. It's about making sure that every decision, no matter how small, is in service of your larger goals. The most successful people know how to prioritize what matters most, avoid distractions, and keep their eyes on the prize. Success doesn't come from making a single perfect decision, but from making consistent, thoughtful decisions that all work together to build the future you want. With the right planning, the right mindset, and the ability to make strategic decisions, the path to long-term success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Chapter 4. Embracing Challenges. Every great achievement in history, every monumental success, has been preceded by immense challenges. It's easy to view obstacles as threats, barriers that stop us in our tracks. But those who reach the highest levels of success understand that challenges are not to be avoided. They are to be embraced. The very things that seem to stand in your way are often the stepping stones that lead to your greatest victories. The key is not in avoiding difficulties, but in shifting your perspective and using them as opportunities to grow. The ability to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as invitations to develop new skills and strategies is a hallmark of successful individuals. Life's greatest lessons are often learned in the hardest moments. When you face adversity, you are given a chance to prove to yourself just how resilient, resourceful, and capable you are. The struggles you endure refine you, shape you, and strengthen your character. Without challenges, growth would be stunted, and true success would remain out of reach. Challenges force you to think differently. When the path you thought was clear suddenly becomes clouded with obstacles, you are forced to step back, reassess, and develop new solutions. It is during these moments of uncertainty that your creativity and problem-solving abilities are tested and sharpened. It is in the heat of the battle that your true potential rises to the surface. Those who shy away from difficulty miss these opportunities to enhance their abilities, to innovate, and to evolve. The process of overcoming challenges also fosters resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger after facing setbacks. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or hardship. It is about learning how to recover, adapt, and keep moving forward despite them. Those who succeed are not those who have avoided difficulty, but those who have faced it head-on and emerged with greater wisdom and strength. They understand that challenges are temporary, but the lessons learned from them are lasting. Embracing challenges also means developing a mindset that sees failure as part of the process, not a permanent condition. Failure is often misunderstood as the end of the road, but in reality, it's just a signal that you are stretching beyond your limits, that you are testing the boundaries of your potential. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable about yourself, about your approach, and about the world around you. The more failures you experience, the closer you come to success, because each failure teaches you what doesn't work, bringing you one step closer to discovering what does. Furthermore, challenges have a way of pushing you outside your comfort zone. It is in this uncomfortable space that the greatest growth happens. Comfort breeds complacency, and without challenge, there is no motivation to improve or innovate. By stepping into the unknown, by pushing through discomfort, you unlock a part of yourself that is capable of achieving more than you ever thought possible. Every time you take on something that scares you or pushes your limits, you are expanding your potential. Challenges become your allies in this process, urging you to become better, stronger, and more capable. When you embrace challenges, you also learn the importance of perseverance. The road to success is rarely smooth. It's filled with unexpected twists, turns, and obstacles that will test your patience and determination. But those who succeed are the ones who keep going when the going gets tough. They know that perseverance is often the deciding factor between those who reach their goals and those who fall short. It's not about how quickly you reach your destination, but about how steadfastly you pursue it, even when the journey becomes difficult. Success is not a straight line, and the path to it is rarely predictable. But it is through challenges that you find your true purpose, develop your fullest potential, and discover the depth of your strength. Every obstacle is a chance to redefine your limits, to build new skills, and to become the person you need to be in order to achieve your vision. When you look at challenges through the lens of opportunity, you open yourself up to a world of growth and possibility. The more challenges you take on, the more prepared you become to handle whatever comes next, and the closer you get to achieving your most ambitious goals. Ultimately, those who thrive in the face of adversity understand that challenges are not just obstacles to be overcome. They are the very things that propel them toward greatness. Each challenge faced with courage, creativity, and determination adds another layer to your success. And as you continue to embrace the challenges ahead, you will realize that the journey itself, with all its ups and downs, is the most valuable part of the game. Chapter 5. Leveraging your strengths. In every individual lies a wellspring of untapped potential, a unique combination of talents, perspectives, and abilities that, when recognized and fully utilized, can lead to exceptional achievements. The key to success lies not in trying to become someone else or mimicking another person's path, but in harnessing your own innate strengths. These strengths, once identified and refined, can become your greatest assets on the journey toward your goals. Many people in their quest for success focus on their weaknesses, believing that improvement in these areas will make them more well-rounded. While growth in all aspects of life is important, it is your strengths that serve as the foundation upon which you can build. By recognizing and leaning into your natural gifts, you can create a powerful force that propels you forward. The more you understand about what you are naturally good at, the more effectively you can direct your energy toward those areas, accelerating your progress. Success is not about trying to do everything. It is about choosing to focus on the areas where you are naturally adept and can make the most impact. When you align your actions with your strengths, you unlock the power of flow, where work feels effortless and time seems to pass unnoticed. This is where peak performance resides, in the space where your abilities meet your passion. The more you cultivate and refine these strengths, the more effective you become, and the more confidence you gain in your ability to achieve. Your strengths are not always obvious at first glance. Sometimes they are hidden beneath layers of self-doubt or overshadowed by the demands of daily life. It takes introspection and self-awareness to uncover what you truly excel at. What activities do you find yourself gravitating toward naturally? When do you feel the most energized and fulfilled? These moments can offer powerful clues about where your strengths lie. Pay attention to what makes you feel alive and engaged, for those are the areas where you have the potential to shine. Once identified, the next step is to amplify these strengths. This means intentionally investing time, energy, and resources into further developing them. Think of your strengths as muscles that need regular exercise and care in order to grow stronger. By honing these abilities, you not only improve your own performance, but also set yourself apart from others. Mastery in any area takes time and discipline, but when that mastery aligns with your natural gifts, the process becomes more enjoyable and the results more impactful. Leveraging your strengths also involves creating an environment that nurtures them. Surround yourself with people and situations that support and challenge you to grow in the areas where you excel. Seek out opportunities that allow you to use your strengths to their fullest potential. By doing so, you create a cycle of success where your strengths are consistently called upon and refined, propelling you toward your objectives. At the same time, it's essential to recognize that leveraging your strengths doesn't mean ignoring your weaknesses entirely. The most successful individuals understand the importance of balance. They know when to ask for help, when to delegate tasks outside their strengths, and when to build a team around them that complements their own abilities. In this way, leveraging your strengths becomes not just about individual success, but also about creating an environment where collaboration thrives and everyone can contribute their unique skills. Another powerful aspect of leveraging your strengths is that it breeds confidence. The more you use your natural talents, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable, competent, and able to face whatever challenges come your way. Confidence is built not through empty affirmations, but through real-world results. When you take action aligned with your strengths, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. This confidence is not arrogance, but a quiet, unwavering belief in your ability to succeed because you are operating from a place of authenticity and power. In addition to confidence, leveraging your strengths brings clarity to your goals. When you focus on what you are truly good at, you eliminate distractions and become more laser-focused on what truly matters. Success starts to feel less like a matter of chance and more like the natural result of following your strengths. With each step forward, the path ahead becomes clearer, and the obstacles that once seemed daunting begin to feel more manageable. Understanding and amplifying your strengths also helps you develop a sense of purpose. When you are engaged in activities that align with your talents and passions, the work no longer feels like a grind. It becomes something you are driven to do, not because you have to, but because you are naturally inclined to it. This sense of purpose fuels persistence, enabling you to push through the challenges and setbacks that inevitably come with any pursuit of success. When you know you are doing what you were born to do, the journey itself becomes its own reward. Ultimately, leveraging your strengths is about aligning who you are with what you do. It's about crafting a life and a career that reflect your deepest abilities, and using these talents to not only achieve personal success, but also to make a meaningful impact in the world. Success doesn't come from being good at everything. It comes from being great at what you are uniquely capable of doing. By fully embracing and amplifying your strengths, you lay the foundation for a life of achievement, fulfillment, and purpose. Chapter 6. The Power of Focus. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to focus is becoming more precious by the day. Focus is not just about eliminating the noise around you. It's about consciously directing your energy toward what truly matters. It's easy to be pulled in 1,000 directions by the constant demands of daily life, but those who achieve great success are the ones who master the art of focus. They understand that time and energy are finite resources, and the way they invest these resources determines their success. When you focus on something, you make a commitment. You decide that this task, this goal, or this mission is worth your attention, and you block out all else that doesn't serve that purpose. It's easy to mistake busyness for productivity, but real progress comes when you hone in on your priorities and devote your full attention to them. The more focused you are, the clearer the path ahead becomes. Focus sharpens your mind, heightens your decision-making, and accelerates your progress. Without focus, even the best ideas can dissipate into obscurity. The first step in harnessing the power of focus is understanding what matters most. What are the activities, goals, and relationships that will bring you the greatest return on investment? This requires careful thought, a deep understanding of your own values, and a commitment to aligning your actions with your long-term objectives. Once you identify these priorities, focus becomes the mechanism that allows you to make tangible progress toward them. Mastering focus also means being disciplined about how you use your time. In today's world, distractions are ubiquitous. Notifications pinging on your phone, emails demanding attention, the pull of social media, all these are designed to break your concentration. But when you consciously choose to give your full attention to the task at hand, you can block out these distractions and enter a state of deep work. This is where true productivity lies, in those uninterrupted periods of time when you are completely immersed in your work. A powerful aspect of focus is its ability to eliminate the irrelevant. When you focus on what matters, everything else becomes secondary. You stop wasting time on activities that don't align with your goals or values. You stop saying yes to every opportunity that comes your way, and you learn to say no to distractions. Every decision, from what you eat to how you spend your free time, is made with the understanding that your focus is your most precious resource. The more you guard it, the more productive and successful you become. Focus also empowers you to follow through. Many people start projects with enthusiasm, but the challenge lies in maintaining that energy and commitment over time. Focus is the force that keeps you moving forward when the initial excitement fades and obstacles arise. When you concentrate on your goals, you develop the stamina to push through the difficult moments. Focus allows you to keep your eyes on the prize, even when the path is hard, and helps you persist in the face of setbacks. Beyond external distractions, the power of focus also involves mastering your inner dialogue. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy, and the ability to control it is one of the most crucial aspects of focus. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, and fear can pull you away from your goals, causing you to second-guess yourself and lose momentum. But when you cultivate focus, you learn how to quiet these distractions within your own mind. You stop letting fear dictate your actions and instead make decisions based on clarity and purpose. The more you practice focus, the easier it becomes to enter a state of deep concentration where time seems to stand still and you lose yourself in the work. This is where your highest levels of creativity, productivity, and achievement emerge. Focus allows you to unlock your true potential and accomplish things you once thought were impossible. It's a skill that grows with consistent practice, and over time it becomes second nature. To truly harness the power of focus, you must also understand that it requires energy. Focus is not something you can summon on demand without proper care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When you are well rested, nourished, and mentally clear, you are better equipped to concentrate and perform at your best. Taking care of yourself through exercise, sleep, nutrition, and mindfulness, is a crucial part of maintaining your focus over the long term. Ultimately, focus is the gateway to greatness. It is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without focus, even the most talented individuals will find their potential untapped. But with focus, you become unstoppable. The more you cultivate it, the more you will find yourself achieving things you once thought were beyond your reach. The power of focus lies in your ability to direct your energy with intention and clarity, propelling you toward your greatest goals. Chapter 7. Collaboration and Connection. Success is rarely a solo endeavor. While personal effort and individual determination are essential, the greatest achievements are often the result of collaboration and connection. Building a supportive network is one of the most powerful strategies for accelerating your progress and achieving your long-term goals. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or hold you back, and the key to success lies in choosing to build relationships that foster growth, creativity, and mutual support. At the heart of collaboration is the understanding that everyone has something valuable to offer. No one has all the answers or the skills to do everything alone. Successful individuals know that collaboration allows them to tap into a wider range of expertise, perspectives, and experiences. By working together with others, you combine your strengths and create something greater than what any one person could achieve on their own. The synergy of diverse minds coming together to solve problems, innovate, and push forward is a powerful force that drives progress. But collaboration is not just about working with others in a professional sense. It's also about building genuine, meaningful connections with people who share your values, passions, and aspirations. These connections provide emotional support, encouragement, and accountability. They help you navigate the inevitable setbacks, offer advice when needed, and celebrate your successes with you. Having a strong support system makes the journey easier, more fulfilling, and more enjoyable. Successful collaborations are based on trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, whether personal or professional. When you trust those you work with, you create an environment where ideas can flow freely, risks can be taken, and creativity can flourish. Trust also allows for open communication, where everyone feels safe to contribute their thoughts, share their challenges, and offer solutions. When people trust each other, they are more likely to collaborate in a way that benefits everyone involved. Connection is equally important in the world of success. The relationships you build with others extend beyond professional interactions. They shape your worldview, broaden your horizons, and open doors to new opportunities. Networking is not about transactional exchanges. It's about building genuine relationships where mutual respect, kindness, and support are paramount. These connections can lead to collaborations, mentorship opportunities, and partnerships that help you grow in ways you never anticipated. In today's interconnected world, collaboration and connection are more accessible than ever. Social media, professional networks, and online communities make it easier to find like-minded individuals and collaborate across borders and disciplines. However, the true power of connection lies not in the number of contacts you have, but in the depth and quality of those relationships. A handful of meaningful, supportive connections will do far more for your success than a large network of superficial ties. Collaboration is also about knowing when to ask for help. No one can achieve everything on their own, and seeking guidance from others is a sign of strength, not weakness. Successful individuals understand that asking for help is a strategic move, one that allows them to gain new insights, learn from others' experiences, and accelerate their own progress. Asking for help also fosters an environment of mutual support, where everyone involved is invested in each other's growth and success. The most successful people are those who understand the value of collaboration and connection. They are not lone wolves, but individuals who recognize that their success is intertwined with the success of others. By building strong, supportive relationships, and by collaborating with those who share their vision, They create a network that amplifies their efforts, enhances their abilities, and propels them forward. When you embrace collaboration and connection, you open yourself to a world of possibility, growth, and achievement. Chapter 8. Adapting to Change. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet many resist it. There's a natural tendency to cling to the familiar, to seek stability in a world that is anything but stable. But the most successful individuals are those who not only embrace change but thrive within it. They understand that the key to navigating the unpredictable nature of life lies in adaptability, the ability to pivot when needed, to adjust to new circumstances, and to see opportunity where others see only disruption. Adapting to change is not just about surviving, it's about flourishing. It's about maintaining your focus on the bigger picture, even when the landscape shifts beneath your feet. Whether it's a new job, a technological advancement, or a global event. The world is constantly evolving, and those who can remain flexible are better positioned to seize new opportunities and overcome obstacles. The ability to adapt requires a mindset that is open to learning, growth, and reinvention. One of the most crucial aspects of adaptability is the willingness to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. Many individuals find themselves stuck in ways of thinking or working that once brought them success but have become limiting as circumstances evolve. The first step in adapting to change is recognizing when it's time to move forward and leave behind outdated methods, even if they once felt comfortable or familiar. The willingness to innovate, to think differently, and to approach problems from fresh perspectives is what sets apart those who thrive from those who are left behind. Adapting also requires emotional resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from setbacks, disappointments, or failures. Change often comes with challenges, and it's natural to experience moments of doubt or frustration. But resilient individuals view these challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as temporary hurdles to overcome. They understand that setbacks are part of the process, and that the key to growth lies in how they respond to adversity. Resilience allows you to bounce back from difficulties with greater strength and determination, making it easier to adapt to whatever comes next. At the same time, adapting to change involves a high degree of self-awareness. When faced with new circumstances, it's essential to check in with yourself, your emotions, your goals, your values, to ensure that you are making decisions that align with who you truly are. It's easy to be swept up in external pressures or to act impulsively in the face of change. But those who thrive are those who remain grounded in their core beliefs, understanding that true success comes from aligning their actions with their deepest principles, regardless of the circumstances. Another aspect of adaptability is the willingness to embrace uncertainty. In times of change, there's often a sense of unease because the outcome is unclear. Many people hesitate to take action because they don't have all the answers. But adaptability requires the courage to move forward, even when the future is unknown. It's about trusting in your ability to navigate the unknown, to learn as you go, and to trust that each step forward will bring clarity and understanding. Innovation and adaptability go hand in hand. Change is often the breeding ground for new ideas, breakthroughs, and innovations. Those who are adaptable are able to see new possibilities and create solutions where others see only problems. This ability to innovate in the face of change is what drives industries forward, what fuels progress, and what allows individuals to stay ahead of the curve. It's about approaching challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to create something better. Adapting to change also involves embracing technology, especially in today's fast-paced world. Technological advancements are transforming industries, societies, and even personal lives. Those who can harness the power of technology, whether through new tools, platforms, or systems, are better positioned to take advantage of the opportunities that arise from change. Learning to use technology effectively and staying up to date with emerging trends is an essential part of adapting to the modern world. Finally, adaptability is about learning from experience. Every change, whether personal or professional, carries valuable lessons. Those who adapt well are those who reflect on their experiences, analyze what worked and what didn't, and apply those insights to future situations. This continual learning process allows you to build a toolbox of strategies, skills, and knowledge that can be used whenever change occurs. Rather than seeing change as a threat, those who are adaptable view it as a constant source of growth and self-improvement. The key to thriving in an ever-changing world is not to fight change, but to become comfortable with it, to understand that it is the only constant. Those who stay agile and responsive are not just reacting to change, they are shaping it, driving it forward, and using it to their advantage. The ability to adapt is the ultimate competitive advantage in today's world, and those who master it will find that they are always a step ahead, no matter how much the world around them transforms. Chapter 9. The Role of Consistency. Consistency is often the unspoken force behind success. While talent, luck, and opportunity can all play a role in a person's journey, it's the steady, unwavering commitment to a goal that truly makes the difference between fleeting success and lasting achievement. Success is rarely the result of a single moment of brilliance, but rather the accumulation of many small, deliberate actions taken over time. It's the consistent effort, even when the initial excitement fades, that leads to the breakthrough. The power of consistency lies in its ability to build momentum. Just as a train requires a constant push to build speed, so does progress. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the overall movement forward. Initially, progress may seem slow, and the results may not be immediately visible, but over time, the steady accumulation of effort begins to compound. One small step leads to the next, and before you know it, the path to success becomes clear, well-worn, and unstoppable. Consistency is not about perfection. It's not about being flawless in every endeavor, nor is it about always succeeding. It's about showing up day after day and continuing to take action despite the inevitable setbacks. There will be times when you feel discouraged, when progress seems minimal, or when you question if the effort is worth it. But those who succeed are those who understand that results don't always happen overnight. They know that true success is built on a foundation of consistent effort, where each action, no matter how small, adds up to something meaningful. The key to maintaining consistency is creating routines that reinforce your goals. When you establish a habit of doing the necessary work every day, it becomes second nature. This consistency breeds trust in yourself as you prove to yourself that you are capable of doing what you set out to accomplish. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. By being consistent, you begin to build confidence, and that confidence propels you forward, making the next step even easier. One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is its ability to transform ordinary actions into extraordinary results. It's easy to discount the small daily tasks as insignificant, but it's these very tasks that add up over time. The small acts of discipline, the moments of persistence when you don't feel like working, the commitment to doing something each day, even if it's just a little, are the building blocks of success. It's not the grand gestures, but the quiet, steady progress that creates lasting change. Consistency also requires resilience. There will inevitably be moments when you face challenges that threaten to derail your progress. Perhaps an obstacle arises, or life's unpredictability throws you off course. It's in these moments that consistency becomes especially powerful. It's easy to get discouraged, but those who are truly committed to their goals are the ones who find ways to continue, even when things aren't going as planned. Resilience in the face of adversity strengthens your ability to keep going, making each subsequent effort easier than the last. As you continue to show up day after day, you begin to see the compounding effect of consistency. The results, once invisible, become more apparent as time passes. This is the beauty of consistency. It is the force that moves you forward even when you don't see immediate rewards. Just as a farmer plants seeds and waters them daily, Knowing that harvest comes only after time and care, so too does progress come to those who remain patient and persistent. However, consistency does not mean mindlessly repeating the same actions without thought. It's important to remain flexible, to reassess and adjust when necessary. Sometimes consistency means doing the same thing, but with greater awareness, refining your approach and honing your skills. As you continue on your path, you'll learn more, adapt more, and improve your methods. This ongoing refinement ensures that your consistency is not just about repetition, but about intelligent, purpose-driven action. True consistency also involves a long-term perspective. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to become impatient when success doesn't come quickly. But those who understand the power of consistency know that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Every day you stay committed, no matter how small the progress, you are getting closer to your goals. It's about committing to the journey, knowing that there is no quick fix, and that the true rewards come from the ongoing effort. Lastly, consistency breeds habits, and habits shape your future. Your daily actions determine the direction of your life. By building positive, productive habits, you are shaping a future where success becomes inevitable. The beauty of consistency is that it doesn't require monumental effort every day. It's the small, consistent actions that compound into extraordinary results. Over time, those who remain consistent in their actions will see that their efforts are not in vain. Consistency is not a one-time choice. It is a way of life, a mindset that propels you to your fullest potential. Chapter 10. Playing smart with resources. In the pursuit of success, resources are the fuel that drives your progress. Time, energy, and opportunities are finite commodities, and how you utilize them will determine the speed, direction, and sustainability of your journey. To play smart with resources means to be intentional, strategic, and mindful in how you allocate these crucial assets. Time is perhaps the most precious resource, as it is the one thing you can never get back. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose track of how you spend each day. Successful individuals, however, understand the importance of time management and make conscious choices to prioritize their most impactful tasks. They understand that not all tasks are created equal. Some activities, even though they may seem urgent, don't contribute significantly to their long-term goals. The key to managing time effectively is not just about doing more. It's about doing the right things and eliminating what drains your time without offering any return. Successful people learn to say no to distractions and focus their attention on what truly matters. Energy is another vital resource that many overlook. It's not just about how much time you have, it's about how much energy you can bring to the table. Energy is what powers your creativity, drives your passion, and enables you to push through challenges. However, energy can fluctuate throughout the day. It's essential to understand your body and mind's rhythms and work in alignment with them. High-energy tasks, such as brainstorming or solving problems, may be best tackled in the morning when your mind is fresh. Low-energy tasks, like responding to emails or organizing, can be saved for when your energy levels dip. Maximizing energy isn't just about scheduling tasks. It's also about preserving and replenishing energy. Regular breaks, exercise, and proper nutrition are all part of maintaining a sustainable energy level to ensure you're always at your best when it matters. Opportunities, like time and energy, are limited. They don't always come knocking on your door, and they certainly don't last forever. Playing smart with opportunities means recognizing them when they arise and taking decisive action. Opportunities are often disguised in the form of challenges or risks. The ability to identify opportunities in less than ideal circumstances is what sets high achievers apart from the rest. Rather than waiting for the perfect moment, they take initiative and create their own opportunities through hard work, networking, and being open to new experiences. Playing smart with resources means having the foresight to see potential where others might see only obstacles. There is also the aspect of leveraging existing resources, not just accumulating new ones. Many people overlook the power of what they already have, whether it's their network, their skills, or the tools they've accumulated over time. By being resourceful, you can achieve more with less. Instead of constantly seeking out new resources or opportunities, ask yourself how you can make better use of what's already at your disposal. Resourcefulness is the ability to make the most of your current situation and turn limitations into advantages. The more adept you become at utilizing what you have, the more you'll realize that success doesn't always require abundance. It requires ingenuity. Ultimately, playing smart with resources is about creating a balanced approach where time, energy, and opportunities are aligned with your goals. It's about being proactive, strategic, and thoughtful in how you direct your efforts, and knowing when to push forward, when to step back, and when to make adjustments. When you master the art of managing your resources, you'll find that you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible, while avoiding burnout and frustration along the way. Chapter 11. Celebrating Milestones. Success is often seen as a destination, a far-off goal that, once reached, will signal the end of the journey. However, what many overlook is the importance of celebrating the milestones along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition. These milestones are the markers of progress and serve as powerful reminders that you are on the right path. Celebrating milestones is essential not just for motivation, but for cultivating a deeper sense of gratitude and accomplishment. It's easy to become fixated on the end goal, always looking ahead to the next step. But in doing so, you risk missing the moments of growth and achievement that occur along the way. By taking the time to acknowledge your milestones, you are reinforcing the habits, actions, and decisions that brought you to that point. You are also reminding yourself that progress is not linear. It is made up of many small wins, setbacks, lessons, and adjustments. Recognizing achievements fosters a sense of pride and confidence, which, in turn, propels you forward. When you celebrate the milestones, you are validating your efforts, which builds self-esteem and creates positive momentum. The journey becomes less about the destination and more about the process of continual improvement and growth. Each milestone, no matter how seemingly insignificant, brings you closer to becoming the person you wish to be, and acknowledging that progress is key to maintaining enthusiasm and persistence. The act of celebrating also helps you stay grounded. In the pursuit of big dreams, it's easy to overlook the smaller victories. But each small step forward is an important piece of the puzzle. Whether it's completing a difficult task, overcoming a personal fear, or hitting a financial target, taking time to celebrate those moments helps you connect with your deeper motivations and reminds you of the value of your efforts. These moments of recognition provide the fuel to keep going, especially when times get tough. Moreover, celebrating milestones is not only about recognizing your own success, it's also an opportunity to express gratitude for the support and collaboration you've received along the way. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a team, milestones often reflect the collective effort of those around you. Taking time to celebrate with others not only strengthens bonds, but also fosters a sense of community and shared purpose. Acknowledging the contributions of others creates a culture of mutual respect and support, which is vital for long-term success. Sometimes the celebration doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't always mean throwing a party or making a public announcement. It can be as simple as taking a moment to reflect, giving yourself a mental pat on the back, or setting aside time to enjoy something you love. Celebrating doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be meaningful. It's about marking the moment and taking the time to appreciate how far you've come. Finally, celebrating milestones also offers the opportunity to recalibrate your goals. As you achieve one milestone, it's natural to evaluate your next steps. This reflection allows you to adjust your goals, refine your strategies, and realign your actions with your ultimate vision. Celebrating milestones isn't just about recognizing past achievements. It's about positioning yourself for the next phase of your journey with renewed focus and energy. Chapter 12. The Final Move. In every journey, there comes a defining moment, the culmination of everything you've worked toward. The final move is not just the last step to achieving a goal, but the moment that defines the impact you leave behind. It is the moment when all the pieces fall into place, when everything you've put into motion throughout your life aligns with your greatest ambitions, and when the results are both a reflection of your effort and the foundation for what comes next. Achieving your ultimate goals requires more than just desire or hard work. It demands a clarity of purpose that guides each decision, a relentless pursuit of excellence, and the wisdom to know when the time is right to make the final move. It's about understanding that true success is not a destination to be reached, but a constant process of growth, refinement, and elevation. While the goal may be achieved, the impact of your action stretches far beyond the immediate result. When you are nearing the final move, the temptation can be to rush. After years of building, it might seem like the perfect time to sprint toward the finish line. However, true mastery comes from knowing when to slow down and assess when to strategically place each final step. The final move is often more than just action. It's a deliberate decision made after careful reflection. It is about having the confidence to trust that you've laid the groundwork, and now it's time to step into your legacy. The impact of your final move is not just measured in tangible achievements. It is measured in the way your work, your vision, and your dedication shape the lives of others. This is when your legacy is truly built, not in the moments of success themselves, but in the long-lasting effects of your actions. Legacy is created through your values, the relationships you've nurtured, and the ripple effect your efforts have on those who follow. As you approach the final move, it is essential to ask yourself, what will the consequences of this step be for the future? True greatness doesn't rest solely in the here and now. The final move should be about leaving something behind that can endure beyond your own lifetime, something that will continue to grow, evolve, and inspire future generations. It's about building a foundation that others can stand on and a path that others can follow. What often separates those who achieve lasting success from those who simply reach a goal is the ability to see the bigger picture. The final move is rarely the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new chapter that continues to unfold long after you've completed your own journey. It's an act of courage, wisdom, and vision to recognize that your impact will echo beyond your own lifetime. By making the final move with intention and foresight, you set the stage for the future, creating a legacy that inspires others to step forward with the same boldness, purpose, and resilience. It's important to recognize that the final move does not mean the work stops. Once the goal is achieved, a new horizon will inevitably emerge. The final move is a symbolic moment in a larger cycle of constant growth and progress. Achieving your ultimate goals is a reflection of the culmination of your efforts, but it also serves as a springboard for new challenges and opportunities. Every goal you reach should feel like both an achievement and an invitation to continue pursuing your potential, whether it's within the same domain or a new one. Legacy isn't solely built on public recognition or accolades. It is shaped by the quiet, consistent acts that may go unnoticed in the moment, but endure in their effects. The final move is about taking ownership of the impact you want to leave behind. It is the ultimate act of responsibility, not just to yourself, but to the world around you. Creating a lasting legacy requires you to align your work with your deepest values, ensuring that what you do has purpose, depth, and relevance. Only then can you be confident that the final move is more than a conclusion. It is the beginning of something greater. The final move requires reflection, but also courage. It's about stepping into the unknown, even after you've reached a place of comfort or success. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you and embracing what lies ahead, knowing that your journey is part of a larger story. Legacy is not simply about what you achieve, but about how you evolve, adapt, and influence the world in ways that will outlast your own time. The final move is the expression of your greatest potential and the blueprint for what will come long after you're gone. Conclusion. As you reach the end of this journey through the game of life, it's important to pause and reflect on the path you've taken, the lessons you've learned, and the person you've become. Every chapter, every decision, and every challenge has shaped you into someone capable of achieving the greatness you've set out to attain. But just as life itself is never static, neither is success. It's an ongoing process, a series of choices, actions, and recalibrations that require you to continuously evolve. The strategies outlined within these pages are not quick fixes or one-time solutions. They are guiding principles that, when applied consistently, will build the foundation for lasting success. You now possess the tools to play life's game with intention, resilience, and clarity. You understand the importance of setting goals, cultivating a powerful mindset, embracing challenges, and celebrating every step of the journey. You've learned that success is not a destination, but a process, a series of deliberate moves that bring you closer to your ultimate vision. What remains is the application of these principles in your daily life. Life's game is not one of waiting for opportunities to come to you. It's one where you actively create your opportunities, take decisive actions, and adapt to whatever comes your way. The final move is never truly final. It is simply another step in your ongoing evolution. Whether your goals are big or small, short-term or long-term, you now have the mindset and strategies to navigate the complexities of the journey ahead. As you move forward, remember that every achievement, every setback, and every challenge along the way is a building block in your legacy. The impact you leave on the world will not be defined by a single moment, but by the cumulative effect of the choices you make and the actions you take. Your legacy is something that grows with you, influencing not just your own life, but the lives of those who encounter your story. In the end, success is not merely about reaching a point, but about the transformation that occurs as you play the game with purpose, authenticity, and heart. Your final move will never be the end. It will be the beginning of something even greater. You have everything you need to continue playing smart, achieving big, and creating a legacy that lasts. The game is in your hands. Play it with everything you've got.